My name is Shannon, and I'm going to discuss ineffective and affecting listening skills.
My name is Callison, and I'm going to talk about verbal communication, which it is the most common form of communication we use, and it can be over an email or text or even in person.
My name is Bree, and I'm going to be discussing nonverbal skills.
My name is Ashley, and I'll be discussing the questioning and how, or when you ask a question, make sure that it's about the topic that is spoken about.
The first thing we're going to discuss is the barriers to effective listening. Number one is message overload. As messages go, we are bombarded daily, not only from our friends and family, but from social media messages as well. It can be hard to take it all in.
Preoccupation, we often are more worried about what is going on with us to worry about the message that others are sending.
Rapid thought. People are able to understand speech rates of 600 words per minute, but the average person only speaks between 100 and 150 words per minute. Therefore, it is easy to get lost in our thoughts while someone is speaking.
Effort. It is hard work to listen to someone else and care about what they are saying. Listening effectively can be just as hard on the body as doing a workout.
External noise. Within our world, we have many distractions that can make it almost impossible to pay attention to others. Everything from noisy classrooms to others having conversations around us. The noise around us makes listening difficult.
Faulty assumptions can lead us to believe that we are listening attentively when in fact we are not. This can happen when you think that a person's thoughts are too simple or are too complex to care about.
Lack of apparent advantages. Much of the time, people do not see the benefit or listening as much as they do speaking. This is when interrupting others can take place.
Lack of training. We are taught to speak and write well and practice this a lot, but there is no training that is taught for listening better. People assume that because everyone listens, that we are all good at it, and this is not the truth.
Hearing problems. Sometimes listening issues are simply because a person has hearing loss and this can be frustrating for both people.
Yeah, let's go out tonight. All right, I'll text you later. Okay, bye.
How can I help you? Excuse me, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I think I have like an appointment at 11 or something, an interview.
Yes, Miss Russell was expecting you about 15 minutes ago, but she had to take a phone call. I'll see if she can be available soon to come.
Okay, should I hurry up because I have other things to do?
Yeah, would you like a drink? Okay. I have Callison here for her interview.
Okay, come on in, Callison. So how are you today, Callison?
Fine.
Okay. I think we'll just get started with the questions. So why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
What do you mean now? I sent in a resume. Isn't that what it is for?
Okay. I guess so. What are your strengths?
I can lift 150 pounds and I go to the gym every day.
That's important. Exercise is important. So then we know your strengths. So what would be your weaknesses?
I don't really have any. What are this company's weaknesses though?
I think actually we're pretty strong. We have good stocks. So where would you like to be in your career 5 years from now?
Making bank, but I don't know if I can do that with this company.
So then why should we hire you?
Why shouldn't you hire me? I have all the great qualities you need.
Okay. What skills can you bring to this position?
I'm good at cooking and I make some dank brownies.
Nice. How would you describe your work style?
I have a trendy style and I think turquoise looks pretty good on me.
Yeah, that is a nice color on you. What is your ideal working environment?
Not sitting at a desk all day.
So you're more of an outdoorsy type?
Sure.
Okay. What types of interests do you have outside of work?
All this company.
Okay. what salary would you find most ideal?
Making a bunch of money.
Okay. Okay. So do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I had two. Do you ever go out and do we celebrate Thirsty Thursday at this company?
I don't really think that pertains to what we're talking about.
Well, I mean, you asked me if I had any questions, so I just wanted to know if you ever went out so I could avoid you on the streets.
Okay, well, you can go now.
Hi.
How can I help you today?
I'm here for a phone talk interview.
Yeah, it'll be just a moment. She's actually in a meeting, but when she gets out, she'll come get you.
Okay, and can I have some water?
Yes, there you go.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you. How'd it go?
Hi, Mary Beth. You can come in.
Oh, hi.
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. It's been a long work week.
Yeah, I saw you had some
She was interesting. Okay, so I think we'll just get started on the questions.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a nursing student at DMAC, and I am currently working part-time as a waitress.
Oh, very good. So, can you tell me a little bit about your strengths?
I'm really good at communicating, and I'm pretty efficient, so get the job done.
Good. And so then what would be some of your weaknesses?
I'm kind of a procrastinator. I do get it done, and just I wait till the last minute to do it.
I
so.
understand that. I can be that way too. Where would you like to be in your career 5 years from now?
I honestly would love to be an emergency room nurse and be living in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, nice place.
Yes.
They have nice weather.
Yes.
Why should we hire you?
Well, I have a lot of strengths, and I think I bring a lot of skill to this company, and I'm really great with people. I have really good communication skills. Yeah, I just think this will be a good company for me.
Alrighty. What skills can you bring to this position?
Well, I'm a really fast learner, and I take pride in my work.
Oh, good. That's very important for this position. How would you describe your work style?
Oh, well, I'm really easygoing. I love people. I love talking. I'm very outgoing, friendly, and I work hard.
Oh, good, good. So what would be your ideal working environment?
Honestly, just a place where people talk respectfully to each other and stay on task. That's the best.
More of a friendly environment.
Yes.
What type of interests do you have outside of work?
Oh, I love kayaking, riding bikes, reading, lots of different.
Lots of outdoor stuff. So what salary would you find most ideal?
Honestly, I'm open to discussion.
Okay, that's good. And so do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, what do you like most about this job?
Really, I just like helping people, and you know, it's a great work environment. Everybody's very friendly, and so we're kind of like a family.
Oh, that's awesome.
Alrighty, well, thank you for coming in.
So, we're now going to talk about the differences between mine and Callison's interview. First, talking about nonverbal. As you can see in my interview, I was completely focused on the interview. I wasn't slouching. I was sitting up straight. I kept eye contact. The tone of my voice was very interested in the conversation. Whereas Callison,
I was slouched, I was on my phone, I didn't have eye contact, I just wasn't invested in the conversation, I was not even answering her questions fully.
Not only that, but I think the fact that Callison was not interested, it made me not interested in what she was saying either, because it was so ineffective that it was clear she didn't care.
And also at the end of the interviews, when the supervisor asked what questions they had, Callison Moore answered inappropriately, whereas Mary Beth answered questioned her more on the topic of the job than anything.